Alright, I've done two videos on this series. Is the deed of assignment a title, and then the next is survey plan a title. Now the third episode in this series we'll be talking about is the contract of sale or land receipt a property title. Now in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, please meet the Property Guy Property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate, about what to invest, where to invest, property terms, property documentation that you must understand when you are investing in real estate. So after watching this particular guide, I will also advise you also go to our video channel, watch our previous guides, watch our previous videos. Particularly in this series, go and watch the deed of assignment a title, is the survey a title, and the other different property titles that I've explained, Excision, Gazette. I've done a lot of videos about them. So is the contract of sale or land receipt a property title? Now in my previous video on the survey plan, I explained that a title is any document, any evidence that show your right of ownership to a property. So if you have a property, a land, a house, any evidence that you can give, that you can submit to back up your claim and your right to that property is what we refer to as property titles. Now if you submit a land receipt that okay, this property, I paid so family, I paid so person, and this person acknowledged a receipt of the amount I paid for this property, is that enough to back up your claim on that property? Now for the basic answer to that is no. A land receipt is not enough evidence to back up your claim on a property, on any property, either it's a house or a land. A land receipt is not enough, because a land receipt will not tell us if that is total amount you paid, or if the amount you paid is the total sum for the property, or is just a deposit for the property. Even if it is the total sum for that property, the land receipt only shows that that person collected money from you. Which property is yours? There, we don't know. You pay a family have 10 acres of land, you pay them for 2 plots. Where is the 2 plots? Which 2 plots do you pay for? Is the street number and plot number indicated in the receipt? No. So it's vague, very, very vague. So the land receipt is not enough as a property title. That's why a deed of assignment is important. A deed of assignment doesn't only give us far more information, description and details of the property. A deed of assignment also ensures or includes different covenants where the previous owner of the property admits that truly he have transferred and relinquished all his right on that property to you. So that's why a deed of assignment is stronger, and that's why it is a title, and that's why a land receipt is not. Now for some land documentation, they might still accept the land receipt from you. They might, but ideally anything that you are submitting a land receipt form for, you should be submitting a deed of assignment. And that's why immediately you are paying for your property or finishing paying for your property, if it's not a real estate company, you should be ensuring that that same last payment, your lawyer is on ground and everybody is signing a deed immediately. No go and come. Now let's go to contract of sale. Now contract of sale came into vogue with real estate companies. So for a lot of property, once you pay or you pay a deposit, a contract of sale will be issued, prepared by a social lawyer. The director and secretary of the company will sign. They're also going to require you to sign, and also require a witness. Now, is this contract of sale a title? Absolutely no. Because at this contract of sale, the company are not transferring any ownership. The covenants the company or the real estate developer are only doing with you is that accepting your proposal and your offer to buy a property in so-so estate or so-so development at so-so price, and also pay at maybe so-so duration. So it's just an agreement that okay, this property that you want to sell, you are selling at this price, and you are paying this price. You accept your offer for this property, but they have not transferred any ownership to you. Even we have different contract documents that comes with real estate transactions. There is a pre-contract. There's a contract that can be drafted before the final contract. There is even a post-sale contract. There is a contract that will be drafted after you have completed payments on that property. So it's so complex. Lawyers, that's their job. I'm not a lawyer. So, but a contract of sale is not a title. You can't go to an estate with a contract of sale and say that I have land there I want to sell. Which land? With contract of sale. So a deed is a title. Receipts, contract of sale, they are not a title. You get now? So ideally, when you pay once for a property, you don't really need a contract of sale. The contract of sale is more applicable when you are paying, when you want to pay twice or pay thrice or pay in 2 months or pay in 6 months. But if you are paying once, most times you really don't need a contract of sale. You just pay once and then ensure everybody sign a deed, and that's it. So it's when that transaction have gotten up to where deed have been executed. Executed meaning that everybody have signed. When I mean everybody, I mean everybody. If you go and buy it from a family and it's only Oloriebi have signed, you are in trouble. Only Oloriebi cannot sell a family land. It's not only Oloriebi they born. So all the principal owners must sign. Now, if it's a company that you bought the property from and it's only director that signed, the secretary does not sign, it's not really still completed. So all this, that's why a lawyer needs to vet and verify this document so that they ensure it's adequately prepared, adequately executed, and then you can go on to whatever perfection that you want to do. So a land receipt is not a title. A contract of sale is not a title. Just because you keyed into a project and you have a contract of sale, you can't sell nada. You can't sell anything on that property without the consent of the company themselves, but they have not transferred anything to you yet. Even you can't show anyone that this is my exact plot in the estate or this is my exact house in the estate, because they have not transferred ownership to you yet. So that's what you should understand. A contract of sale is not a title, but it's a legal document. But it show an agreement, that you have an agreement between you and the company. So if the company did not deliver your house or did not deliver the land after you have made your payments or paid up to a certain amount as stated in the contract, then you can sue them, take them to court with the contract of sale as a backup, because you have an agreement with them. But a contract of sale does not transfer ownership to you, and a contract of sale does not lay any claim or right to any plot or any property to the estate to you. You haven't completed payments now. If you have even completed payments, they have not done a deed to back up that with you. So a deed is a title, a land receipt is not, a provisional survey is not, a contract of sale is not a title. A registered survey, I explained that in my previous video, can still relatively be regarded as a title, because at least to an extent they can search the land, search the survey, and in the master plan of the state show that, okay, yeah, your name is there, your company name is there to an extent. So you can say, okay, RS, registered survey, let's accept it. But contract of sale, it's just an agreement. There's not transfer anything yet to you. So if you have any question, any part is not clear, you seem a bit confusing, just drop a comment. Don't worry, drop a comment. I will attend to it. If I can't attend to it through the comments, my WhatsApp number is always on the screen. Just come up to my WhatsApp, ask me your questions. I will always attend to you, free of charge. I want to be charging consultation fee, but I don't know. Free of charge, I will attend to you, and then try as much as possible to guide you based on that. So, as even a property guy on the planet, property advisor, property consultant, Rabi Mustafa, thanks once again for watching our videos. See you next time.